If you come in here with thinking, you know, all things are wrong, I'm never gonna succeed, you know, you have a frustrated mindset, you have no energy, you're lounging in your chair, you're sitting down, those calls aren't gonna go well. And it's no mystery as to why you're not setting any appointments. I always say this, the first 10 to 15 seconds of that phone call are incredibly important. You know, and even the words I would say are maybe 10% of the importance, but the tone, that's why we're standing a lot of times when we're making this call, the energy that you have, the enthusiasm, your mental state, your intentionality, everything is important about that first 10 to 15 seconds. And if you miss on those first 10 to 15 seconds, which means maybe you're slouching, or maybe you sound tired, or maybe you sound bored, or maybe you sound frustrated or stressed, or whatever the case may be, then that becomes a much bigger issue, because they're already ready to get off the phone with you. But if you come out with this strong, clear, intentional voice, professional and enthusiastic, then all of a sudden, after only 10 or 15 seconds, they're a lot more interested in what you have to say. So I would say you can win that battle early on by just doing some basic things like getting in the right mental state, writing your goals down in the morning before you get started, standing when you make your calls, having a little time to read in the mornings, get a walk around, get your energy moving right. So when you pick up that phone initially, those first 10 to 15 seconds will go well. If you get here and you didn't sleep well last night, you're stressed out because of something going on in your personal life, you're lounging and you're sitting down and your voice sounds deep and it sounds tired and it sounds, not professional, then after 10 or 15 seconds, guess what? Everybody's wanting to get off that phone call with you. They don't want to be on the phone with somebody like that. So that is the start of it, is enter that phone call with the right mindset, with the right tonality, with the right energy, and then you'll notice that that's less of an issue. But it's also too, it's like we don't want to waste people's time. We want to get to the point quickly. Forward is an important thing, but forward has to be used strategically through that conversation. You don't just want to beat around the bush constantly. You want to get to the point. They were on our website looking at real estate last night. They were looking at homes in the 78251 area. Is that an area that they're looking to move to? We noticed that they have a area code from Chicago, Illinois. Are they going to be relocating to San Antonio? That's why you want to ask direct questions, not open questions. After you master that first 10 or 15 seconds, which is a skill and it's a habit, the next part is, getting direct. If you just say, oh, I know you're on the site, is there anything I can help you with? No, there's not. Hang up. That's a broad question. That's a, I don't want to waste your time question where, it's very easy to get the sales wall up and to deny that. But a direct question is, after you master that first 10 to 15 seconds and you come with great tonality, is, I noticed you're on the site looking in this particular area. Is this an area that you're looking to move to? Are you considering making a move in the near future? It's a direct to the point question, and people appreciate that and respect that, and they'll give you an answer to it in most cases. Is there anything I can help you with? Or are you interested in a house? Or, those are all really broad, easy to say no to questions, okay? So the first part, I would say the first answer to that question is to master the entry point of that conversation. Once you have an opportunity to stand, you have an opportunity to come here early and get your mind right, maybe read something inspirational. We watch the Darren Daily, that'll hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration as well. You have a 10X planner where you should write your goals down every morning and get your day started correctly. So you have your mind right when you pick up that phone. I'm telling you right now, that's 70% of the battle, is having your mind right when you enter that phone. If you come in here with thinking, all things are wrong, I'm never going to succeed, you have a frustrated mindset, you have no energy, you're lounging in your chair, you're sitting down, those calls aren't going to go well. And it's no mystery as to why you're not setting any appointments, okay? You've got to come in there intentional, and then you got to be direct, okay? Direct questions. And once they start answering those questions, you can unravel that. Yes, you know what, we are considering moving to that area. That's fantastic. I'm glad I'm getting a hold of you now. If you don't mind me asking, are you renting or do you own the home that you're living in currently? Another direct question. Okay, these direct questions are going to open it up and are going to layer that conversation so you can put forward in there. Okay, well, you know what, we're still renting. And now you have some places to work with through that conversation. We don't want to waste their time. Matter of fact, if that call lasts more than 15, I know some great communicators that sit on the phone for an hour and a half and never get the appointment. It's that's not the point either. We want to be direct. That conversation shouldn't last more than 10 or 15 minutes. In 10 or 15 minutes, we should be able to have a great conversation where we can get through Ford, family, occupation, recreation, dreams. We should get through our main points and we should be able to set the appointment within 10 to 15 minutes, okay? So it's a great question, Dario. And so it's all about habits of your conversation, and I've heard people all the time kind of, beat around the bush and just never be able to fully ask a direct question. They feel like they're offending the person almost by asking them direct questions, which isn't the case. These folks that you guys are calling are not people out of a phone book. These are people that left their name, their phone number, their email address in our system, okay? They could have put donaldduck@disneyland.com, but they put their name, their phone number, and their email address. So they expected to get followed up with. Now, they may not give that impression when we call them, and it's easy to understand why. I mean, we get tons of sales call every day, so it's easy to understand their mindset there. They're always on the defensive. But if you come across as a professional with the right energy and the right tone, and you ask direct questions and open up the conversation to discuss Ford and to build rapport and to inspire confidence, then they're going to be a lot more open to meeting with you or to furthering the relationship.